Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wajiru Kabuchi. We started the journey of talking about mental health, and I'm very passionate about this topic. And the reason why I'm very passionate about this topic is because I know it's a topic that is associated with a lot of shame, that is also associated with a lot of prejudice, stereotyping. Now, this topic, many people may not be able to talk about it, and many people may not be willing to talk about it. Many people, again, may not be willing to talk about this issue. They may not be able to talk about what they're going through. And this, of course, has made it be a very complex topic of discussion. But today, I want us to simplify it in a very simple way and talk about what are the major causes of mental illness. What are the major causes of mental illness? What are some of the contributors? What can cause you to say that really my mental health is not 100%? It's at what? We want to talk about what are some of the major causes. There are so many major causes of mental health. There's so many contributors to mental illness because we are surrounded in a society which has so much that is happening around us. But there are major causes, there are major contributors to poor mental health. I want us to indulge into that. I want us to talk into what are some of these major causes of mental health in length and ask ourselves, is there anything that we can do about it? Is there a remedy that we can give to some of these major contributors of mental health? And the first one, of course, is we are living in a society which has a lot of expectation to everybody, that the society has its own standard. The society has made it like they have their own marking scheme that they mark from this stage to this stage, then from this stage to this other stage. So this marking scheme, it is making so many people to have a lot of societal pressure, be it at work, be it in terms of age, in terms of jobs, in terms of careers, in terms of marriage, in terms of relationships, in terms of what they define as success. These things are really defined in a certain way in each and every society. And when you do not get to that threshold, that what, of course, when you do not meet the societal marking scheme, then, of course, they start pressuring you, they start giving you, talking sarcastically here and there. And that one, if you do not take care of it, it can get into your head and it can contribute to poor mental health. What are some of these things that I'm talking about? The society has defined what it means to be successful. According to the society believe that money at a certain level, driving a certain car, having a certain kind of a house, living in certain suburbs of the town, that defines success. Now, if you're not getting to that threshold, what is going to happen? Many people are going to judge you and they're going to see you as a failure. And if it gets into your head, maybe you're working so very hard, you're working tirelessly to make sure that you get whatever you feel it's comfortable for you. So if you do not get to that threshold, the society is likely to pressure you. It's likely to define and see you as a failure. Let me give you an example. Different careers have different paychecks. Different people have different graph when it comes to careers. So assume you have just started your career in, let's say, you're just getting into the career. There is that entry level. This entry level comes with a lot of expectations that you have just gotten to a new career. And so you expect that in this new career of mine, I'm likely to get to a good salary. And this good salary is likely to give me a good housing. It's likely to give me a good accommodation. It's likely to give me a good lifestyle. Now, assume you get to that career and you do not meet those expectations, or your expectations are not met. What do I mean? You get to a certain career or to a certain organization, which probably when you are not there or when you are out there, you expected this kind of a salary, you expected this kind of a paycheck. And then when you get there, that is not the case. That is now, first of your expectation has not been met. Number two, you have gotten to that career, yes. The paycheck is not bad. But again, the pressure that is coming with that job, it's jeopardizing your life. Your life is defining for you success in a different way. It is defining and giving you expectation that has to be met at the end of each hour, at the end of each week, at the end of each month. And now it gets into a point where if you do not meet that expectation, if you do not meet the expected goals of that organization, pressure is coming to be on your way. That means that society defines success in a certain career in a certain way. If you do not meet that, then chances are they're going to be pressured to meet those expectations. Let me give you an example. People who engage in real estate, they're given, you get into an organization, it is doing so very well, they have done their good branding, and so they're doing so very well. You get there and they tell you each and every month you have to sell this number of houses, you have to sell this number of plots. Now, in your circle, you have not met, or by the time you are getting to that time that they have given out, that is the limelight, you have not even gone to a quarter of what was told of you. What is going to happen? You're going to have a lot of pressure. Chances are that this pressure, if you do not meet the threshold, you're going to be fired. You have bills to pay, remember. So this is going now to put you in a certain situation which you might not be likely to meet. This gives you a lot of pressure each and every day. Your manager, your immediate boss is always reminding you, guess what? You've not met the expectation of the society. You've not met the expectation of the organization. We say that these are some of the things that you should have met, and that is not what you're doing. So they're going to pressure you. This gets into your head. Each and every night, you are always thinking, where do I get the client? Where do I get to sell a certain plot, a certain house? And this gets into your mind. Age to age. Fast pressure in terms of careers. And this one can really get into a point where it can really stress you. Maybe other friends of yours or other colleagues are meeting the set rules, they're meeting the set threshold, and you are here struggling to even do your first sale. So this one can really contribute to your poor mental health. Now, when it comes to career, people have different expectations. And maybe when you're getting in there, you thought that you're the best salesperson, you're the best representative of your brand, and you do not get that threshold. Chances are that you're going to feel so stressed, that you're going to feel so depressed, and you're going to feel sad. And that will be your journey to poor mental health. The second example is the societal expectations on marriage and relationships. What do I mean? The society has defined at what age should you get married? At what age should you get a kid? At what age should you be settled, married and contented? Now, it is laughable because if you do not meet that, even your mother, your sisters, your brothers will start seeing as if you have a disability. I'm telling you. Now, they will define and say that our sister has some qualities that do not please men. That our brother has some qualities that do not please girls. That your mother will start giving you examples of other girls, even younger than you, who are already married. She attended their ratio. She attended their marriage. She attended their wedding. And she'll be giving you these examples. Now, in one way or the other, this can place you in a very awkward scenario. And if you go through the social media, there is even one joke that went viral where someone was saying that all your nieces are married. Your aunts are getting married for the second time. And you are there. You're not yet married. You do not have a kid. So to them, you are not successful. Despite how well you feel you're doing in terms of career, in terms of property, you feel you're okay. But because there is one thing the society expects of you that you have not met, then they start branding you. They start calling you names. They start, gossiping here and there. They start seeing you as a failure despite that you are performing so very well. Now, this one has really caught so many people in awkward situations. How? If, for instance, you are a lady, you find yourself just getting into a relationship which is not very credible, just to make the society keep quiet. Just finding yourself here and there, going from one dating site to the other looking for a man so that the society can keep quiet. That one can again lead to poor mental health. I'm not saying that you should not get married, and I'm not against it. What I'm saying that do not allow the society to define for you when and how it should be done. Our mothers got married pretty young, and their society, or the men that they got in with, they involved themselves with, and the men that they married are totally different men from the current one. I'm talking about marriage and relationships in this era of nobody want to be tied with the responsibilities anyway. Everybody is dreaming of good house, dreaming of good building, dreaming of good careers. And until you achieve whatever you feel it is comfortable for you, then getting to the next level can be a bit disturbing. Now, this one has really caught people in a very compromising situations. What do I mean? Many have married the wrong people. Many are in toxic relationship, just to make the society keep quiet. Look at the statistics in our media today and see how many cases are reported daily. Domestic violence cases, be it on the side of the girl, be it the side of the man. These cases are reported daily. And if you ask and dig deeper, it's because these guys were having, or they saw the red flags, but they could not move because the society had defined for them the threshold that should be met in terms of marriage, in terms of relationships. And if then you get yourself into a situation which is compromising in terms of relationship, it will be your journey. It will be the beginning of your poor mental health journey. That is the second one. The third one, careers. Is on careers. Now, this one, it is a very broad topic, because when students and when kids are going to school, they want to do a certain career. And they are going there with a lot of optimism. They want to get to a certain grade. They want to achieve, go to different university, pursue different careers. Now, their parents, or some parents, advise them that, society and, certain careers are good, but I want you to take this career. That is not the passion of this child. That is not the liking of this child. So they do certain careers because their parents dictated for them. And you see, they're still growing, so they're still exploring. So when they do that course and finish, then they come to the corporate world. In this corporate world, chances are that when they're looking for jobs, they're not getting the best jobs. They're not getting the jobs that they studied for. That again starts to be a career, a path of desperation. And this one also get into a situation where many will be saying that I went to school, I studied this course, but I'm not even doing anything to do with that course. I studied this course and I'm not getting a career. I'm not getting a job. Depending on what these people studied. So now that one, again, it can be a journey, another contributor to poor mental health. How do we navigate this? What I usually say about mental health is very simple. Define your own path. Many may tell me, that is easy. That is not easy. Define your own path. Define your own path in terms of career. Define your own term in marriage, and define your own term in terms of success. Let me start with the first one, success. If you move from point A to point B, and you feel like you have worked so hard to move from point A to point B, you are a hero. Nobody should tell you that you are a failure. That is a success according to your path. Thresholds have been put. Deadlines have been put. Do not put deadlines on yourself. Do not put deadlines on yourself. If you want to pursue a different career at a certain age and you feel comfortable, go for it. If you want to move out of that toxic relationship because you feel it is jeopardizing your peace, you feel it's going against to what you believe for, it is going against to your peace of mind, to your happiness, to your growth, go for it. Drop it. Do not let the society define for you some of these things, because at the end of the day, you will be compromising your health. You'll be compromising your mental health. What is going to happen? You're going to feel a lot of sadness. You're going to make yourself feel a lot of sadness. You're going to feel like I'm a failure. You're going to feel a failure. You're going to feel sad. You're going to be anxious. You're going to be fearful of everything. So do not define other people's path. Do not let them define for you. Define your own path. This will give you a lot of peace. This will give you a lot of joy. This will deny you a chance to poor mental health. Keep posted, because I'm going to talk more about this topic, and we're going to look at more contributors and explore the topic because it's broad. Each and every day or each and every episode, we are going to try as much as possible to do contributors each at a time. Thank you, and hit that subscription box. My name is Wanjiru Kabuchi. Until next time, bye for today.